on the TV front, well, streaming front, Mark went boldly where
Where everyone has gone before.
no person had gone before, because you got up at 8 a.m. to do it, with the season premiere of Star Trek Strange New Worlds season 2.
Yes. Well, unsurprisingly, it's very much business as usual with Strange New Worlds. It manages to jump straight into exactly what made the first season a whole lot of fun. Light and frothy, twinkle in the eye, very much channeling the original series tone, but with the high gloss sheen of all the CG that modern budgets can buy. So we open. It was a bit of a strange opener, if I'm honest. So very strange narrative decision to basically not have Captain Pike in it at all. Bar the opening minute or so. But what it meant is that Ethan Peck Spock took center stage for once, and they're off. They steal the Enterprise. There's as ever, there's a galaxy-threatening civil war that they.
My God, spoilers, Mark. Spoilers.
Well, it's right that
that
they uncover and quash in the space of about 30 minutes, and there's still time for blood wine for everyone at the end. I mean, I think I put in the review complexity and nuance, not here. But it makes up for an awful lot in terms of style, in terms of tone. I love the cast of characters. And I even like, I'm an Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt stan, so I love Carol Kane. So seeing her crop up in this,
I think she's great in it
as the potential chief engineer. I'm like, I'll have me some of that. But I mean, it ended. I had a smile on my face. It was great. I think it now needs to be better, and I think they hinted at where the threat is coming from this season. They hinted at where the arc for the season is going to go, and I think that's great. It did its job to say, hey, remember us? We're the fun Trek. We're the Trek that doesn't mind throwing all those flash visuals around and not bothering with deeply complex human emotions and all that kind of stuff. We're the fun crew. And I think it did that well. But I think episode 2 needs to suddenly start putting a little bit more meat on the bones. Otherwise, it's going to get a little bit lightweight. What do you think, Si?
Yes, I agree with everything you've just said there. The episode was a bit strange. It was okay. Liquid spinach to make everyone punch everyone. I don't know. It was all a bit fighty, wasn't it?
Olovsk.
It was okay. I think what I liked about your review was you mentioned the fact that now that it's been released, the Star Trek persona is now a very different place after Picard season 3, because I've said it before, when Strange New World came out, it was a beacon of light in all the darkness that was New Trek. And then season 3 Picard came out, and suddenly this is how it should be done. Okay, and so far in the one episode that we've seen, they're doing the same thing. They need to up their game a bit, because they've now got something to look at and say, oh, look, that's what we should be doing. We don't need to be the best one anymore. We can just emulate a little bit of that. So you're absolutely right. It does need to be better. As good as a good start, it needs to up its game a little bit.
And I agree. And I hope what it doesn't do is, obviously with it being a prequel, I hope it doesn't lean into all the, this week's callback to the original series is this, and this week's original series character is that, and I hope it doesn't double down and turn into all that, because I think it had established its own set of characters so well in the first season that it should just be content now to be that. And of course, worryingly for me, Anson Mount's hair was not very big. and it needs to be bigger in later episodes, I'm afraid. More hair, Mount.
Maybe that's why he wasn't in it as much. He's gone to sort out.
He was at the hairdresser.
He was
absolutely right.
Maybe. Yeah. It just needs to be a bit more Trekky, a bit more Star Trekky, rather than stupid quippy comments from a very young crew.
Yeah, you say that, but didn't you just love the Enterprise flying like an X-wing through that crystal asteroid field?
Nonsense.
Come on, you loved it, really?
It was
You loved it.
Marty, the Klingon battle cruiser, that looked a piece.
Oh,
didn't it, eh?
I will say
that was
this,
eye-near porn if ever I saw it.
they've done really well with the starship porn. Like watching it, and it's like, they.
Oh, you watched it, Kaz?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh,
But,
nice. What did you think?
Yeah, I missed Anson Mount, but I'm okay with it, and I'm happy it's back. I've definitely got a I'm happy it's back thing.
Yes.
Yes, it's a little bit cheesy. Yes, okay. Spock's heart rate is fluttering. Oh boy, go play your little instrument. Yes, I mean, sure. Yeah, okay. But it was nice. It was nice having it back. Very watchable Star Trek, and it doesn't have that overbearing smile and cry like desperation of disco. So I'm happy in the company. It's really good, and I do like the new edition. She was cracking. You know, she knew all the ways to play Spock. I also love Spock's catchphrase. It was fantastic. that was nicely judged. Although utterly spoiled in your review, Mark. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know,
I'm joking. It is.